Hello, everyone. Welcome back to an episode of Talking Tunes. We are live again at the Firehouse Inn in Rutherford County, North Carolina. And with me, I am with the beautiful and wonderful Lee Newton.
Hey guys, I'm so happy that we have connected again and we're here back at the Firehouse Inn here in beautiful Rutherford County. I'm just so tickled.
I know. I'm so happy to be with you again. I always love being with you. It's
I know.
so much fun
I
for
know.
one.
I'm a fun person.
I know. We're both fun people.
Yes, we are.
But we've been here before.
We have.
And first live interview that I did with Route 66 was with Lee. We were here back in
February
2023.
23. So it's
Yes.
Yeah. A little bit ago.
A little bit ago. Yeah. It was actually, sadly, the last interview that I did before I had to shut down, before my mom had her stroke. But so kind of neat that
A full circle thing
Yeah.
to come back around and you're
Yeah.
getting hot and heavy with your podcast
Yep,
and
back
everything.
at it.
And
Yeah.
and yeah, so and we're back here. This is so beautiful, and this place has just got such a special deep place in my heart. I love the Firehouse Inn. They have been so generous every time that I've either wanted to come and stay, do a photo shoot, do a live, do an interview, do anything. They have
Yeah.
just been super amazing. So tonight, that's why I'm here tonight is actually giving back to Rutherford County and Rutherfordton Fire Department. So we're
Wow.
doing Concert for a Cause, and so it's going to be here at the Firehouse Inn, and all proceeds go to the Rutherfordton Fire Department. So it's a really great cause.
That's awesome.
And like I said, couldn't find a better, prettier place to be than here. You ought to see this tree.
Look.
It goes way up to the ceiling, because this used to be an old firehouse.
Yeah.
It was with fire and the police departments, because
Yeah.
the suite that we're staying in downstairs, they've actually got the police door. That was the actual door, and it says police on it. So of course, I had to take a picture. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this is so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got in last night and did the book reading, because I just released 2 books, which was The Cab Driver's Daughter, which is kind of like, but both of them are children's books. But I wanted to start off with writing children's books first. And so I did The Cab Driver's Daughter, which is an autobiographical of my life.
Yeah.
And then, just about never letting go of your dreams and stuff. And then I did one that's Blue Christmas. And both of them are very dear to my heart, and they were true stories, but I just made them more of, the children's book. But I got to read them last night for the first time. So, yeah, there was a few tears, because I swear I can tear up quicker than a Hallmark movie on Christmas Eve. So.
Oh, God. It's a good thing I wasn't here last night, because I've already shed some tears today. So,
I know. And they were like,
and the makeup, y'all know I don't wear makeup that often. So yeah, I'd have had like black coming down my face. Wouldn't have been
Alice
pretty.
Cooper. Yeah, so last night went amazing with that. I had, done some autograph signing there, and a lot of friends came in, even one of my dear friends from Fort Payne, Alabama, down where
wow.
Alabama's from.
Yeah.
And he actually has Country at the Cross, which is a gospel country station that they play my gospel album. So yeah, they came in for the last night and tonight. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I am super excited about the concert tonight. That is going to be amazing. I can't wait for that. Super excited. So many things. You have just had so many amazing things going on since we last got together.
Yes.
When we last interviewed, and if anybody wants to, the last interview that we did is still on. I hadn't put the website back up yet, but go to Spotify, Apple, anywhere where the podcast, anywhere where the podcasts are. Our last interview, you can still go check it out. when we were last together, we were talking about your gospel album that you were just getting ready to put out then.
Yeah.
So that's already out there, done.
It's already done. It turned out to be absolutely amazing. I had artists on there. Not only did I have my husband on there, I had my little boy Cash. He sings at the very end of it. He closes the album, but I had a clip of my dad at the beginning. So having all three of them on there was just amazing.
Right.
But I did have Rhonda Vincent and Joe Bonzel from the Oak Ridge Boys. He was on there, and he passed away not long after that. So to have him on there with me just meant so much. And then I had T. Graham Brown and Deborah Allen, Tony Jackson, my wonderful Ben Isaacs, my wonderful friend Kay Ship. I mean, it just turned out to be such an amazing album. There was a song that I wrote on there that was on the album. And there was also one other original, but the rest of them were rooted in the hymns that I grew up listening to in church from my mom taking me to church and hearing my dad play them. So, and that was very special to me to have them be that way. Cause I just, those songs guided me through life, I mean, I grew up listening to that and I'll listen to, the new Christian music, but I love the old hymns.
Those good old Southern gospel hymns.
But it turned out to be amazing. It did make the first ballot of the Grammy. It had a couple nominations too. So
that's amazing.
Super amazing. Yeah. So I was super proud of that. And then of course, during that time I was started work on my album, my fourth album, which was Homesick album. And Homesick, oh my gosh, it was produced by Kent Wells, which is Dolly Parton's producer.
Yeah.
And it is absolutely amazing. And actually, I just 3 weeks ago at the Grand Ole Opry for the JMA Awards, I won Album of the Year for that album, Homesick. Yes. And also, I won 2 there. And then the song Meant to Be that's on that album that I wrote also got Song of the Year at the ISSA Awards in Atlanta. So I was super, super excited.
Sorry about that.
I know, it happens. We're live. I mean, that's just how it goes. So, so it won a Song of the Year for that one, which just meant so much for one because I wrote it, you know, and just getting recognized for that. And then I've just had the last 3 months have just been incredible.
Such a ride.
I've won 6 awards in the last 3 months. So it's just the Infinity Awards. And then just this past weekend, I got to go to Jacksonville, Florida. I flew down there, performed at the Holiday Music and Film Awards. And for Christmas Moon, I got to sing my song for Christmas Moon, which I will be singing tonight.
I absolutely am obsessed with that song.
That is the sweetest love song that I think that ever was for a Christmas, December-ish, winter love song. It's just beautiful.
I'm obsessed.
So I got to perform it, and then I ended up winning Best Country Christmas Song of the Year, and it was super amazing because the host of the show, the guy who played Jack Devereaux on Days of Our Lives, and the daughter of Don Knotts, Barney Fife, Miss Karen Knotts, she was there. And so they were the co-hosts of the show. So I got to meet them. Oh. And my husband was there. And it was just a great, great night. And just to be recognized once again, I mean, you don't do it to get the awards, but when you do get recognized, it sure feels great,
Well, yeah, because it just reaffirms all of your hard work that you have put into your music, just all of your blood and sweat and tears and time, just reaffirms.
Even getting nominated at those shows, I mean, it's just like, oh wow, this is just super amazing just to get that nomination. And then it just turns into where like, oh, I can't wait to go and see all my peers and listen to the performances, that's at the award shows and just see everybody just come together. And I've met so many amazing people during my journey of this, and now I'm working on my next album, my fifth studio album. I've got a little Christmas album that I did on the side, but the fifth studio album that I've done, and I've already had the one single, "A Long Goodbye." It was the video. If you want to watch it, it was filmed here at the Firehouse Inn.
Oh,
You'll see some beautiful shots of this whole place in that thing. And actually, ACN, American Country Network, picked it up and played it. Had it on their rotation twice a day. So that was super, super amazing to see that. So already having so much success with just starting off with that was the first single off of this new album, which will be called Journey. And then so the next release is coming out in January, and we were talking about that. I'm really, really excited about the new release. It's going to be super amazing. We're doing a video to it. I'll go ahead and just tell you guys, but as we're doing a remake, we've already done it. It's just got to be released. Silver thread and golden needles.
Ooh.
It has a whole different take on it than what Dolly and Tammy and Loretta did. It's more of a Linda Ronstadt with a little bit of a rockabilly.
Ooh.
With a lot of steel guitar. It's kind of it's its own version.
Yeah.
And so I'm on there with Georgette Jones, which is Tammy and George's daughter.
Bringing in some heavy hitters again.
Telling you, Georgette Jones is amazing. And not only is she amazing talent-wise, but she is just such a great person. Like, so down to earth, so approachable, so just genuine. And it's been such a pleasure working with her. Mm-hmm. And then the other one that make the trio, which made it perfect because the harmonies are like this. I mean, it's amazing. Like when she joined in, I was like, oh, wow, this is amazing. But Dolly Parton's niece, Heidi Parton, and she does her shows at Dollywood, and she just released her album called Reflections, and she is another one that's a heavy hitter. She is just beautiful inside and out, so talented, and she was another one that just was like right on board. And so we're releasing it January 19th. So it'll
January 19th.
And so what's really cool about it is it marks when I'm releasing it. It is 70 years to the year of Wanda Jackson, when Wanda Jackson released it 70 years ago. Silver Thread and Golden Needles. It's the anniversary to that, and then we're releasing it on Dolly's 80th birthday.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so it's just super amazing.
That is so cool. That would be now.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That's so cool.
It's going to be really special. So I am going to be like.
You're going to get some feedback from Dolly on that.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I hope she hears it, because
her niece is singing.
I'm telling you, she hears it. She's going to hear those harmonies. Oh my gosh, like it just blends so beautiful. It's gorgeous.
I cannot wait to hear it.
It's really amazing. Do the video. We're going to shoot it in Tennessee at the Country Delight Theaters. It's going to be super amazing. And there's some surprises that I'm working on that I'm hoping that will pan out for this video. Yeah. I'm thinking that it will, because I'm always, my wheels are turning. Yeah, always.
Constantly turning over here. I don't know when this woman ever sleeps, y'all, because she has constantly got ideas brewing for what's coming next.
And you have to do that. Yeah. You have to keep stuff just constantly going, which I love that. Now with this album though, with the other ones, I've recorded a bunch. I've released a couple of singles, and then I would release the whole album. And so this time I'm doing it a little bit different. I'm wanting the songs to breathe and have their own light. Yeah. And then once I get so many, then I'll release Journey. But I have so many songs that I've wrote that I'm getting ready to have on this album too. There's one I wrote about the Grand Ole Opry called "The Circle Knows My Name."
I like that title.
It's amazing. It truly is. And then there's another song on there that I wrote and it's pretty autobiographical for my husband and I, is because somebody, and I'll tell you, somebody had commented on Facebook and they had said, I hope your life is as beautiful as you make it out to be on Facebook. And I was like, I said, I used to have to paint a perfect picture all the time, of what my life was. I said, but I don't have to paint it anymore. And so I wrote a song, I don't have to paint it anymore.
Oh,
wait till you hear that one. It's beautiful.
I like that.
And it's how my life is now, because it's so different from the interview that we did.
Yeah. So again, go back and watch the interview before. Yeah. He and I talk about how our lives previously were very similar. Yeah. And again, our lives are pretty similar now.
God knows what he's doing, and he aligns exactly.
I don't have to paint it anymore either.
Exactly. And that's, so I think that, even though I still advocate for what I believe in, what I went through,
very much so,
and the song "Strength of a Woman" that still stands, and I still try to do that. I move forward, and shift. I try to still stay true to my roots as far as who I am, as far as my morals and my values, and what I want as far as songs. But to write about these songs that are that mean so much to me now, too, and people can relate to them still, So, and that's part of songwriting, is just pouring your heart out. And
it's healing.
Truly
it's healing, and it's growth.
Yes.
I say it all the time, so much I say, and it's actually one of my hashtags, like, music is healing.
It most definitely is. I mean, they even, I don't know if you got to see it, but speaking of the song "Strength of a Woman," they had done an interview at a local, which is huge. It's here in Charlotte, WBTV News. It was Carolina Now. Well, they had done an interview with me. Well, then he calls me back and he wants to do another interview based on "Strength of a Woman," and just how that song had touched so many people already, and so many people with different adversities that they were going through, and what the song, even though it was written, that I wrote it from the place that I was at my time, what I was going through, that the words ended up speaking to so many people because of the way it was written. So not only did they do that, they actually brought a music therapist and did a whole interview with her on "Strength of a Woman," and just how music being a healer. And that's so true. I mean, I've always said it, my dad gave me the best gift. Right now, y'all want to grab more guitar. Can I have your guitar? Man, we got really tangled over there, didn't we? Settle here. Okay, so do I do it too hard? I'm not used to this capo. This is a totally different capo than I'm used to. Okay, so a lot of you guys in this room have heard this song. This song is so dear to my heart. It took me forever to be able to sing it live. And then when I finally did get to do it, I released the song, done the video for it, and then Hurricane Helene hit. And the song is "Carolina Rain." So I went, and I know that Robert was talking about Lake Lure and Jimmy Rock, and right after Hurricane Helene, my husband, he was in California. It was just me and little Cashman at the house. Devastation everywhere. I know everybody went through it. It was just insane. But people all come together, and we were out there trying to fix food for the linemen that were here. I know I ended up doing 2 concerts. One concert was for the first responders to be able to get equipment and stuff. And then the other one is something that's very dear to my heart, is the Marine Corps and the Toys for Tots. Because they already have so many kids that struggle every year. And I know growing up, not
not having much and depending on people like that helped me and my family when I was little. I wouldn't have had a lot of Christmases if it wasn't for those type of organizations. And those guys at the Marine Corps, they do so much, not only for the veterans, which I have a big heart for as well, but they do a lot for the kids. And so during Hurricane Helene, I was like, man, brainstorming, I'm like, there's going to be so many kids that are going to go without, because some families, it was just hard just to refill the refrigerator. I mean, it took everything out. I mean, all the expenses, they were out of work. I mean, so I got together with the Marine Corps and the sheriff here in Rutherford County. And we ended up coming up with this amazing plan where we went to several schools that surrounded Lake Lure here in Rutherford County that we knew that got hit the hardest. And we took those applications in and left them for the parents to be able to fill out. And then we ended up doing an amazing concert here in Rutherford. Meet the Bleedo helped so much, and we did a huge concert where people brought a bunch of toys, and we met that demand. And those kids did not go without any presents. And I'm telling you, there is nothing more special than to see little kids that don't know that there's even going to be a Christmas get to come, and their parents are picking up presents for them, and they got this gleam in their eyes. So anytime that you can give back to anything like that, it sure means a lot to that little kid, because I am that little kid, but I still remember those Christmases that people gave to my family. And so when I did the one concert to raise some money, I told my husband, I'm like, honey, I love this song so much, but how am I going to sing a song about Carolina rain when we just had the worst rain, whatever, come through here and tear up so much and take so many lives? And he told me, he's like, honey, he said, that's not Carolina rain. He said, that's not what your song's about. And you know, when I got to thinking, I thought, you know, it's not. I mean, when you hear this song, it's about, it brings you back to that home feeling of growing up, sitting on your front steps with your family and the kids outside playing, and the little bit of rain coming and the kids still outside playing because it's the Carolina rain. But this song, it means even more to me now. And so I hope that you love it. If you've not heard it, I hope you love it. I know a lot of people in here have heard it and played it on their radio stations, but it goes like this. I can smell my grandma's cooking at least a country mile away. And tears still fill my eyes every time I pass by Daddy's grave. Lord, it's good to be back home. Nothing on earth is quite the same. Just driving down these old familiar roads in the Carolina rain. Carolina rain. Lord, it's good to be back home again. Carolina rain, raining down on me like a long lost friend. Oh, the wind, she calls my name like the sound of a long lost train. Carolina rain. As I pass that east tobacco road where my granddad used to cry, Lord, I'm glad to see you rain, 'cause those tobacco fields can sure use every drop. closest friend. Oh, when she calls my name, like the sound of a long lost train, Caroline rain. Oh, when she calls my name, like the sound of a long lost train. The North Carolina rain.
So my dad, when he passed away, though, he had taught me how to play the guitar when I was 7, and then when he passed away when I was 11, though, I kind of did away with music for a little bit because it reminded me too much of it. It hurt,
It was
and
hard. Yeah.
but then when I got in high school and I never really fit in anywhere in high school. I mean, I didn't have no friends. Everybody made fun of me because I mean, just the way we grew up.
Yeah.
But then when I got in high school, though, my course teacher let me do a song, and it was a Lori Morgan song, and I sang it. I was 14 years old, and it was the first time I got to perform for a live audience on a stage, and I knew right then that's where I belonged, and I knew it, and so from then on out, music has been therapy, the healer,
Yeah.
and I thought, man, every time that I feel sad, I can listen to a sad song. I can listen to whatever to help me get through whatever I'm going through, and especially being a singer-songwriter now, hey, if I feel a certain way, I can write about it, but that's the gift that my dad instilled in me, this love for music, and so I just love music so much.
I can relate, except I can't. I have no musical talent at all. But for me, it's just like get in the car, crank up the music as loud as I can, and just
Yes.
drive down the road and sing at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
And
And there's nothing
Yeah.
more therapeutic than that, or get
Yeah.
it at the house and you're wanting to listen to the last bit of a song before you
Yeah.
go in. It's a real thing. Like, you
Oh,
just don't want
yeah. Yeah.
don't turn it off. You have to sit there and listen to it. But no, I mean, music has just always been since the time I was little and then now, and it's just such a huge part of my life. My husband, he's a singer, so we both
Yeah.
I mean, it's just we both, and now Cash, it was so sweet. That's my little boy.
He's a doll.
He is a doll.
Y'all will see.
You'll see him here in a little bit. But he wrote on his paper where it said his favorite thing to do is, and he wrote sing. So I'm like,
pass that down.
I know, it's so
Yeah.
sweet. So yeah, that's just such a great feeling to see stuff that my daddy poured into me, that stuff that I'm teaching.
Pouring into him.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
I hope
Generational.
that he'll remember that when he gets to be an adult.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very, very happy with that. So
Oh, yeah, and you should be. I mean, it's an outlet
yeah,
for so many different reasons.
yes, yes.
I don't know, it's healthy.
Very healthy. So many people though, and that's the thing. You've got so many artists out there now that have so many beautiful, amazing songs, and everywhere. I mean, there's
Yes.
so many resources to hear tons of songs now. Used to it was a certain, you can only hear them on the radio,
Yeah.
and now you have Spotify. It's your tip of your thing. You got all the different social medias that just pull up anything.
yeah.
So many great artists out there. So
So many, and it's like you said, it's so easy to get your music out there
yeah,
now to be heard, but it's so easy to get lost
that's
too.
what I was just thinking. It's created, social media has created a way to be able for people to put it out there and get it packaged in a TikTok or
Yeah.
a reel or whatever. But like you said, I mean, there's so many all
Yeah.
over the world that you're just kind of in there, and you do have to stand out. And that's why, everybody's like, well, why don't you move to Nashville? I don't want to move to Nashville. I
Yeah.
love Nashville and I love going back and forth there, but I love
keeping my Carolina roots. I'm a
Yeah.
Carolina girl, and I
Mhm.
feel grounded here, and I can write here, and I don't feel like I'm getting not necessarily sucked in, but like just kind of in that thing of just I get lost, and
Yeah.
I get to be here, and I he can choose, the shows that I wanna do, and,
Mhm.
and I pick and I do a lot of volunteer work. I do so much for the Marine Corps with the
Oh,
Toys
yeah.
for Tots, and I do stuff with the veterans and just stuff that just means so much to me, and Music Amplifies, from Nashville, and they have me as an ambassador there, and I actually just did a show a few weeks ago in Nashville that raises money for the underprivileged families,
Yeah.
and in getting children their Christmas presents and stuff. So those causes just mean so much to me just because of how I grew up, and I
Oh,
know
yeah.
how important it is. So anytime I could ever do any of those, I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and just like tonight, they asked me to do this, and I'm like, yeah. So there's a bunch of amazing musicians that are local here, and they're like, come together, and we just kind of put together a bunch of songs that would be easy for that they knew,
Yeah.
and but that's just how people do. You come together and you do it for a great cause, and
Oh, yeah.
everything else works out.
Yeah,
So
and again, that's another great thing about music, country music especially, is that it just brings people together.
yes,
It makes you wanna do things,
yes,
and that's a you don't have to be in Nashville. That's what a lot of
no,
people don't understand, especially a lot of I hate to say it, not being mean, but a lot of the younger generations
yeah.
don't really get and maybe they are getting it now. You don't have to be in Nashville
No,
to make
no,
it in music.
you don't. And making it is part of your journey. That's what I
Yeah.
think of making it. I don't think of when, you hear people saying, "Oh, I'm ready to make it." Well, nobody ever really makes it. I mean,
Yeah.
no, I mean,
What's
it's
the
part of it.
definition of making it
Exactly, because
really?
it's your whole it's her whole body. I always think of it as that dash that's in between your birthday and your death date.
Yeah.
It's what you've done in there. It's part of your journey. And that's who's going to make you the artist that you are,
Yeah.
that people are going to remember you for,
Yeah.
your impact that you leave on this earth and stuff is
Mhm.
that dash. So it's the same thing as your music stuff. People, I'm like, man, I told my husband, I'm like, kind of living in our journey right now. This is
Oh, yeah.
our journey that people are going to remember us by. So,
Mhm.
and that's why I want to do everything that God leads me to do. If it's
Oh, yeah.
something I want Him to be able to lead me there. Hey, so I just that's the main thing. I just always want to make sure that anything that I can do to give back, that I'm there. So, and especially if, and most of the time God's all over. He's like, okay, I want you to do this. I'm like, okay, I'm there. And but he makes it happen too. I mean, he just does. I mean, perfect example, just this concert alone. This is how God works in mysterious ways, or in his way. But, they had a band that was gonna play with me, and for some reason they had to cancel. Well, it's getting close to the time. Well,
Mm.
they reached out to another local band that was together, and they were, like, listening to me that morning. Now, this was 9 o'clock in the morning this morning, and they're like, "Well, she does a lot of country. I don't know, we don't do a lot of country, we don't know if we can do it."
Oh,
And
wow.
so 3 hours later, this same guy ends up being at the same place I was when I was singing for the veterans for the national anthem, and this guy's like, "Wait a minute, you're Lee Newton. I was just listening to you all the way here, and I'm supposed to play, but I didn't know if we could play your stuff." And I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm very versatile. I can play anything or sing anything."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, okay." So what are the odds of him getting a call at 9 o'clock that morning, going to
Yeah.
turn it down, seeing me at this place that he hadn't been to in 3 years,
Yeah.
and we come together, and we ended up having an amazing set list for tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's
Everybody's just going
absolutely
to
a
be.
God thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
it just don't get any better than that. But yeah,
Yeah.
so
That was meant to be, for
It was
sure.
meant to be. So I was like, because I was like, wow, like that. And then I didn't know that he had just gotten a call that morning. I thought it was like maybe a couple of weeks, but he was telling me, he's like, no, I got a call that morning. I was listening to you on the way to the golf course and you were there singing. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty wild.
That's like what me and Olivia were talking about when I interviewed Olivia Harms the other week. It's like you never know when you're going to be just in the right place at the right time for somebody to see you. Like when I was asking her how it wound up that she was on the road.
Yeah.
And she was doing a living room concert for a friend.
Wow.
And Taylor Sheridan happened to be at that living room concert.
Wow.
And I was like, that just goes to show you,
It
never
does.
know where you're going to be
I know.
when that someone is going to be there seeing you play.
Exactly.
So like, don't turn down a living room concert because it's a living room concert.
It might be part of something bigger that's going to lead you somewhere else.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Like, just never know when God's going to send you in that direction to get you to where you need to be for whatever happens to happen.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So you just never know. Oh, we got a little guest.
I think we do have a little guest.
Ah.
And he was actually in the other interview too. So I'm going to scoot over here. I want you to sit over here.
Okay.
Can you sit right here?
He's not so little anymore.
No, this is little Cash Man.
Hi, Mr. Cash.
Hello.
How are you?
Very good.
Do you remember me?
I do not.
You
Yes, I
don't.
can't say I do.
It's been a couple of years since I've seen you.
You actually sit over there at the table during our interview.
You've grown. You're growing up too fast. You're going to have to slow down.
I wish I could.
You wish you could.
I could if I would.
I understand you are still loving to sing.
I do.
You do. So you're taking after your mama, huh?
I usually sing in the shower, sing everywhere.
You sing everywhere you go?
Yes.
Awesome. What's your favorite kind of music to sing?
I'm not very sure. I love all music.
You love all music?
I love a lot.
That sounds like me. I love all kinds of music too. Are you going to be singing tonight?
Yes.
You're going to be opening for your mom?
Yes.
That is pretty cool. Are you nervous at all?
No.
No?
I done this last year. I was in the talent show at school.
You were? What
Yeah.
song did you sing then?
I sang Teddy Bear by Elvis Presley.
You know what? I think I remember that. I remember that. I think your mom posted that on her socials.
Yeah, she loves to post everything I do. She posts my every move.
Yes.
That's kind of a mom thing to do.
Yes.
Yes.
That's because we're proud.
I'm used to it.
You're used to it and it doesn't bother you at all.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it does. Sometimes.
That's just because I'm proud.
Yeah. I think she's pretty proud of you. That's pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I do remember that very much. And I think you did a pretty good teddy bear. Actually, pretty awesome.
Oh, tell them who sent you a video, too. Do you want me to tell them the name and everybody? Remember the video that was sent to you by a very, very huge celebrity?
Who was it?
Remember Marty Raven from Shenandoah?
Impressive.
Sent Cash a video congratulating him and telling him to do such a great job at school for his talent show.
That's pretty impressive, young
Mhm.
man.
And plus, yeah, we both have YouTube channels. We're actually both YouTubers.
That is impressive. And how old are you?
I'm 9.
9 years old and already getting started at this. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Impressive. All right. So I understand you have a talent show coming up at school and you're going to be singing for it too?
Yes. And, there is only 12 people who could get picked. But if you do get picked, a whole day of no school. And
that's an incentive.
free pizza. Free pizza. If you...
It
sounds like paradise.
For sure.
It sounds like paradise.
It absolutely sounds like
No
paradise.
school.
I wish it was for the whole week of that.
That sounds like paradise. No school and pizza. Hey.
And plus, it's like one at a time. It's only the first verse of the song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The first verse of My Country Disney.
That's not an easy song to do.
Yeah, he nails it.
And you picked it?
Yeah. Well, we don't pick. They they want us to do that song. This isn't just for the school. It's for the whole county.
Oh, wow.
All Cleveland County.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal.
Yes.
And you're not nervous at all?
No.
And here I sound like I'm trying to make you nervous, but
well,
wow. Okay.
I've been on stage a lot. I've been backstage a lot. Usually, while my mommy sings, I usually go backstage a lot. Or
that makes sense. I mean, you're born into this.
And tell me
Yes.
some of the people that you've gotten to meet.
I got to meet Randy Travis.
Mhm.
Yes.
And Joe Bonzel with the Oak Ridge
Oh
Boys.
yeah. He's very nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You've
Yep.
gotten to meet some pretty cool people over the years.
Yes.
And I know this person is not a singer, but I think it's pretty cool. Well, no, I lie. He is a singer too.
Oh.
I think it's really cool that you got to meet and hang out with John Snyder.
Yeah, Bo Duke at the General Lee. You remember meeting him? See, it's been a while since we've got
Yes.
to remember. He had the General Lee car parked outside. We had the Super Chief out there too.
Mhm.
I remember the Super Chief, but I don't remember the Duke.
The Duke.
The Duke. The Duke.
But yeah, so he's got to hang out with him, and oh my gosh, so many. But Diamond Rio.
Yeah.
Because he goes with me.
Oh yeah.
To almost every show that I do, and people know him. Deborah Allen, when I was recording, she's right there. I mean, she's constant, and she keeps up with him.
Oh yeah.
Even after, and she'll comment to him when he does good in school. It has different events and stuff. So I think I'm not. And also, he's even had Jenny C. Riley. She comments to Cash a lot.
Oh,
Miss
yeah.
Harper Valley PTA. She comments to Cash. So.
Oh yeah.
One thing I love playing, one of my favorite instruments instruments to play is the piano. I love the piano.
Oh, okay.
Piano is awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we have a piano at home.
Do you play anything else? Are you learning anything
I love
else?
I love the violin and the guitar.
He's got both.
Wow.
I got a Taylor guitar.
You are such an impressive
I don't even
young
have
man.
a Taylor guitar.
Wow. Okay.
I know.
Guitar, violin, piano, and you sing.
My whole life is based around music. I'm named after Johnny Cash.
That I knew.
Yes.
Y'all might not have known that,
Yeah.
but yeah. So that's fascinating.
I know a lot of kids have not seen this life, or they might not be famous, but they're still they still have a lot to do. They could do a lot.
Yeah.
But if they put their minds to.
Whatever their gift is, that's
Yeah.
what you got to use. Ain't that right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, you're pretty lucky to get to do all this stuff in music that you get to do. If there's a kid out there that wanted to be doing what you're doing, getting to sing and play music, what would you tell them?
I told them, dream big.
Dream big. Yeah. Good advice. Good advice.
But I do love music a lot. But one of my favorite movies is Freaky Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, the daughter plays music a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to grow up. I don't want to get out. Yeah, take me away. I don't want to shout out. Take me away, 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 away. Hey.
See, there you go. Woo!
Right.
Good job.
Good
Very good
job,
job.
Cash. All right.
I love my name. I love hearing it. I love writing it. I love hearing it. I love singing it.
I do too. I think it's pretty cool, and I think you are a pretty cool kid.
And it's money.
And it's money.
Cash money.
Moolah.
Yeah.
That.
Moolah Newton. Moolah.
Oh, I think I've created a monster here. No,
I
he is
told
so
y'all he was
amazing.
pretty cool.
He's
Yes.
cool. He is so cool.
Well, I look forward to hearing you sing tonight.
Me too.
Me too. Not bashful at all. At all.
And what would you say to everybody out there about your mama?
She is very good if you love country. If you love country, she's the perfect type. She's the perfect type of music to listen to.
You heard that?
Yeah, you heard
If
it.
you love country.
She can't do
I know, I
anything
can't do
other
anything
than
else.
country?
Well, she does do. Wait, what else do you do?
A lot.
I know you've been in a couple of other bands.
Mm-hmm. Growing up, yeah, I even sang with members of Leonard Skinner.
I was going to say, she was a rocker.
I was a little rocker, your mama, at one point. Yeah, you guys didn't know that neither.
Yeah. She was a rocker chick back in the day.
Yep.
Rocker.
Okay.
All right. Well, Cash, thank you for coming out here and joining us for a little bit.
You're welcome.
You are quite the young man. I can't wait to see what you do when you get growing up.
Well, thank you for this moment.
You are so welcome. You are such the polite young man. Can't wait to see what you do tonight. We're looking forward to it. And Lee, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
So
for having me.
excited.
And
Can't
it's
wait
gonna
for
be-
tonight. It's going to be quite the evening.
It's going to be an amazing evening, and I can't wait to spend it with my family. My older son's coming in, and my husband, and
Tristy Twisty.
no, not Tristy Twisty, but no,
Yeah,
Tristan.
Tristan.
He'll get you. But no, I'm super excited, and like I said, it's for a great cause,
Yes.
and so just everybody go out and download Lee Newton music.
LeeNewtonOfficial.com.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm super honored to be here tonight. Back in Rutherford County, this is not exactly my hometown, but I lived here for 20 years of my life.
Oh.
So yeah, lived right here in Rutherford County for 20 years. So, in supporting Rutherford.
No, it's Rutherford.
I'll say it.
Rutherfordton.
If we say it correctly, it's Rutherfordton. But if you live here, it's Ralston.
It's Ralston.
Ralston. The fire department here, they hold a special place in my heart. So being able to support them means a lot to me. So it's really special to be here tonight. And of course, I love Lee. So being
love
able to
you
be
too.
here with her is really, really special. So
And you are introducing me tonight. She is one of the MCs. I'm so excited.
and I'm so nervous.
And she'll be fine.
I
So-
get to open up
Yes.
finally.
And little Cash opening up. He's
I know.
not so little anymore. I gotta quit saying that. But Cash Man here opening up. So, and I've got my husband here, and Lee's husband is over here. So it's just gonna be a wonderful night.
Yes.
And so we're super excited about it. Y'all will see this a couple days from now.
Yes.
So,
And clips from the show tonight.
and
So,
clips from the show tonight.
yeah.
So it has been a super fun afternoon. We're gonna get off of here and go get ready. So
Oh, one thing.
what else?
I know Mama
Yeah.
might regret this, but
Uh-oh.
every time me and Dale says she's famous, she's like, I'm not famous. And every time she goes, MC.
We
I know you're going to regret.
Oh, good.
we said we had no idea what he was going to say,
out of
but
his mouth. but
hey,
it's live.
yep,
And what goes on here goes on.
and it's Cash. So
Yes.
hey,
Yeah.
You never know.
we never know.
You never know what cash can buy.
Okay, so
And this is why we love him.
and tell everybody to make sure to keep following Route 66 Country.
Keep following Route 66 Country, even though I don't know what that is.
That's her.
Me.
Oh, oh,
Yeah,
She's
Oh.
Route 66 Country.
oh.
yeah.
I did not know that.
Route 66 Country Music. That's me. LeeNewtonOfficial.com. That's her. And
Cashman.
Cashman, that's him. So follow all of us.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all have a great
Bye.
Bye.
day. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And we're
Very beautiful. And I have a feeling that Cash is definitely going to follow in his mama's footsteps. This little boy is amazing. He's only 9 years old. Y'all put your hands together and let's welcome Cash.
My waiting on. And Randy just fell in love with it, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Positively, absolutely. No need tonight, baby, we'll make our own. Leave the blanket on the couch, baby, I'll grab your coat. More than the lights are shining, setting the scene. All that's near